Good morning, guys. So today is 25th of January 2025. We had a wild week. With the Trump launch coin and everything. So we're gonna be having a look at the Trump coin as well. But I just want to give my thoughts on the markets and what I think will happen next week and next month and so on. So after we had the breakout from this range here, there was a big pump. This was the Trump election, 6th of November. This is when US election was. And now we are just consolidating. At the moment, the Bitcoin is at range highs. By the looks of it, it looks like it might want to break out, but also there's no confirmation of that yet. So if we draw our fib tool, our range fib tool, you can see we had an SFP of this high. Confirmed breakout needs to go around 1.2 here, which is $112,000, and stay there. So if we have one of these candles, a high impulse candle that goes and takes us above 1.2, that is a clear long, in my opinion. You know, some people will tell you that, oh, you're buying range highs, but this is how a breakout trade works. And as a target, might be a bit far-fetched. But we should be looking at 118 and then 148. So let me just mark them here. And let's say 125. These are the potential targets. Obviously, the closest one is the more likely. So we might have a breakout of this level of 111 and into this 0.5 and then retest down and then carry on forward. But that's still we still need to see more price action. So we have to see the breakout if it does break out. If it doesn't break out, then we are back to range lows with it as at 90k. The market is very indecisive at the moment. You can see clearly here. There's a lot of buys, a lot of sells. So nobody actually knows. Nobody actually knows. Now, like I said before, Trump's policy is a weak dollar policy. So we discussed this the other day, and we said here was the 2nd of January. This is what we discussed, and then the 20th of January, mark that here, was here. This is the inauguration. Now, ever since on the daily, we broke a market structure here. Okay, we're about to turn the bands red. So all this signals, well, my time frame is definitely off. All this signals a weak dollar, and in return, that means a strong market, crypto market, and boomer market, whatever, risk on basically. We are following this path. I do think that this would be probably the low, 100. But we will see. We're watching SPX. We see that it had another break. So this can go much higher. If we was to put a target on it, let's just go on the weekly maybe. So on the weekly, we are expecting a target of 6188. Oh well, and then, you know, whatever, 6445. So this is an important Fibonacci level. One basically is a one-to-one extension from here to here. And then 1618, again, a powerful level. Leave that there. Ethereum. What is my favorite shitcoin? Put it here, back where it belongs. So Ethereum is not having a good time, to be honest. Very difficult for it to just flip the bands green and stay like that, so we can have our move up. You know, everybody's waiting for it, and this will signal an alt season. And until Ethereum breaks, there is no alt season. So at the moment, we're just ranging. You see. Now, yeah, I doubt it's possible. Well, everything is possible, but I doubt we're gonna come down here. But if we don't see a shift in structure here, and the price starting to go up, then the theory tells us that once the range highs have been rejected, break of structure, we are going to range lows. So if that happens, that is a bit bad for for our shitcoins. Sol ETH. Again, this analysis was invalidated by Trump launching a coin, basically, and what he's done is with his profits, I think he bought Solana, he bought a lot of coins, so we can delete this. Now, we did SFP this highs quite so many times. This makes me not very bearish on Solana, but obviously I think Ethereum will outperform. I've been saying that, I know, forever, but I think this is the time. Those highs were taken out, and I think it's down from here. I'm not sure if that's a realistic target, but I'm expecting it to come down to the range lows in this region here. We will see. At the moment, when it comes to Solana, I have taken a trade, and I'm looking to add more to that trade as we're touching this trend line here. Basically, I'm looking for this to be my my average entry, and then down to the point of control. Although this move up was quite efficient. If you have a look here, there aren't many gaps. So it was an efficient move. But we'll see. We'll see what the price takes us. I have not really much else to say about the market at the moment, apart from it's choppy, and we are all just waiting on Bitcoin to see what it does next. Yeah, I planned this as well, the FARTCOIN. So the plan is to see if this SFP is here. If we get an SFP, so this manages to close above 1.2, then this could potentially set up a mean reversion trade. Otherwise, I'll be looking at this order block here. To get filled. I say order block, this is a bullish candle actually, but this was an impulse candle on the daily. So just like here, if it starts closing inside here, then range lows very likely. Because if a coin is bullish, it shouldn't go above its impulse candle, like you see with Bitcoin here. This was news driven, so, but this is what I'm talking about. All these impulse candles, basically it means it would have had a lot of volume. I've got an indicator on that. I will try to post it next week with an explanation. And yeah, there's not much else, but I also want to talk about these two coins. So Trump coin and Melania coin. Now, obviously a lot of people made a lot of money, and a lot of people still hold a lot of coin. This 80% allocation, I think it's Trump's companies or whoever holds it, 21.1 billion. But that is from the locked coin, so it's locked, I think, for 3 months or something like that. The money's not real, obviously. But targets I'm looking for, I'm looking to get in a trade down here at between, let's say, $10 and $7. So this is just a slowly time-based capitulation. You know, a lot of people bought here, a lot of like normies, if you like to say that, and then this is just whales taking profit. And as they take profit, price goes lower, and then what happens is people slowly start to capitulate. So it's gonna go down here at some point, and then everybody would have sold off. And obviously, what do the whales do? They buy in again, and they pump the price, and everybody's looking at it and say, "Oh, this is going to $80 again." So price pumps, takes this high, and over. Now, obviously, it's just a theory, just the way I see this happening, and then a long bear market. And everybody, when they get here, everybody's gonna capitulate, and then whatever next cycle again. Melania coin is actually in a much more sadder position than the Trump coin. As well, I'm looking to buy in between 1.6, 1.2, so $1 to $2. I'll look to get into a position, because what I've noticed is when these coins have a 90% retracement, they tend to pump a bit. So, you know, it might go up to here, which still will be like a 3x or whatever. If we look from the highs, 84% down, and then let's say from here, if we have a pump and we go up to here, that's a 3x trade. That's good enough for me. But as well is gonna keep an eye on this and see exactly where it wants to go. This is why I always tell people, you know, when trading shitcoins, is you are either early. Like if you were early, well, let's take Trump for an example, because it's a much better example. And also this is like once in a lifetime opportunity. I think so. A lot of people made a lot of money, basically because of the fact that you could have aped, you know, unlimited size. Yeah, so people were buying millions of Trump coin, and you could buy and you could sell as well. You could get in, you could get out, because this went to what, 15 billion. That's enormous. So whoever bought down here, you know, 400 million, 500 million, obviously sold there. But it's if you look at it and say, oh, well, yeah, that's whatever. See, from 500 million, that's a 6x 10x trade. Yes, it's true, but the difference with this coin was that people bought millions worth. So that's why if you look at top traders, the PNL, you know, 10x, you see what I'm talking about. So he bought 3.8 million and then he sold 36 million. Ah, okay, so this probably was an insider or was a different wallet. But you get the gist. So what I'm saying is, if you are early, that's fine. You can take profit when it's up there. But then people start to think that it's a good idea to buy the dip. So, you know, somebody bought the dip, obviously here. Somebody bought the dip here, which is fine. You know, you can buy the dip as a bullish order block here on 1 hour, whatever. But when you've seen it make a lower high here, you know, you could have exited here. Just don't hold it, because what will happen is you'll come down, like I said, and then when it's here, you will capitulate because you can't take it anymore. You can't take the pain, just in minus with so much money, and then obviously it shoots up and you're wrecked. So what I'm saying is, have patience with these coins. If you missed it, you know, you're probably psychologically destroyed. Seeing on Twitter, everybody's like, oh, I made millions, I made so much money. Yes, it's true. But what is also true is that some people win the lottery. And, you know, when some people win the lottery, you see like a big win. You don't go to the shop and like buy $2,000 worth of tickets, because you know that's not the way it works. Obviously, you can put yourself in a position to find this kind of place, but I'm telling you, and if you look on even like pump.funds statistics, very few people make money trading shitcoins. You know, what you see on Twitter is selective, because obviously very few people post that they lost hundreds of thousands or whatever. People post their gains for clout, and we all do that, you know. But yeah, so this is it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe. A lot of you people that watch the videos, that they're not subscribing to the channel, and if you do, that will help me a lot and motivating me to do more. If you have any coins you like me to chart, just put them in the comment section below. And that's about it, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Take care and don't get liquidated.